10-year-old Lucas is fighting a rare lung disease that afflicts 1 in a million people. It typically kills within 3 years if left untreated. I'm health specialist Denise Tador. Find out what he's doing to raise awareness coming up on Eyewitness News.
Covering Huntington Beach, Glendale, Ontario, and all of Southern California, this is Eyewitness News.
There's a disease of the heart and lungs that's more common in adults, but in rare cases can strike children. It's called pulmonary hypertension, and when it develops in children, it's usually fatal.
Health specialist Denise Tador joins us now with the inspiring story of one local family who's trying to change that and raise money for research in their daughter's memory.
Yeah, it's such a tragic illness, but there's hope. That's the good news. It can start out looking like a cold. Often it's diagnosed as asthma. But if you're afflicted with this condition, it can be a terminal illness. Pulmonary hypertension is a devastating diagnosis. So 2 local families are working together to raise awareness and save lives. At 1.8 ounces, Taylor Caffrey came into this world a survivor. She was much smaller than her twin sister Brooke, and doctors doubted Taylor would survive. She also had a hole in her heart.
She defied the odds there and kept growing.
Taylor grew strong enough to get through open heart surgery, and her pint-sized personality grew with her.
She was kind of the comedian from day one. She always was trying to find ways to make us laugh.
Cupboards were her favorite place to hide.
When we'd finally find her, she'd start busting up laughing because she was so small she could fit in all the little tiny spaces.
She was small, but Taylor looked strong and healthy. Her mom says she rarely got sick, but at about 2 years old, she appeared to get a respiratory infection she just couldn't shake. At least that's what her pediatricians thought.
She kept vomiting, and we're like, what does that have to do with an upper respiratory? You know, what about that?
Her symptoms got worse: shortness of breath, fatigue. After nearly a year of misdiagnosis and several trips to the emergency room, a doctor finally heard something very wrong with her heart. The diagnosis: pulmonary hypertension.
And we had no clue what that was.
What is that? You know, what is pulmonary hypertension?
Pulmonary hypertension essentially is a condition in which the pressure in the lungs is elevated above normal.
UCLA pediatric cardiologist Juan Alejo says constriction in the arteries make the heart work harder to pump blood. Arterial pressure can go sky high. The heart becomes diseased and enlarged. Most patients die from heart failure. If left undiagnosed and untreated, most patients die within 3 years. Taylor's parents tried every experimental treatment, even one where medications were infused straight into her chest. Only then did Taylor ever admit discomfort.
It was like, oh my God, that's the first time she ever said something.
She died shortly after, but her family keeps Taylor's memory and fighting spirit alive with the Taylor Wish Foundation. June 2nd will be her 3rd annual walk to raise research money.
All of this has to be for something, and her life meant something.
It means a lot to 10-year-old Lucas Van Warmer. 6 years after his diagnosis, he's alive and doing well thanks to new research and medication.
Until 1995, there were no pulmonary hypertension treatments available.
He and his dad made a series of public service announcements to raise awareness because early detection allowed Lucas to take advantage of new combination therapies.
We have the pills that are here at the house. Here's the one that goes to the after-school program.
Lucas is on a combination of meds that include sildenafil, also known as Viagra.
And basically these medications help that blood vessel relax so that the muscle can basically shrink back down.
These types of therapies only work if pulmonary hypertension is detected early. Lucas found out because his pediatrician did a chest x-ray to rule out pneumonia. That fluke saved his life.
And me, Lucas.
So he's speaking out to save more lives. It's not easy for Lucas to exert himself, but he plans to be part of the walk to raise awareness because he knows that's part of Taylor's wish.
I think Taylor's wish would be for another family not to have to go through this.
Taylor and Lucas are inspiring a lot of people. Now, if you'd like to get involved and help promote the research effort, you can participate in the upcoming Taylor Caffrey Memorial 5K Run Walk. It takes place Saturday, June 2nd in Anaheim Mills at Sycamore Park. The race starts at 8 a.m. and you can get more information on our website, abc7.com, and they're taking registration right up to 6:30 in the morning, and it's a really fun walk for families.
Good, and you're getting the word out. That's great.
Yeah.
Thanks, Denise.